Good morning, everybody. I'm David. This is Simply Fishing. Just want to do a quick hello this morning and let you know we are down in Sarasota, Florida. We're going to head out to Sarasota Bay today, do a little fishing this morning. We're going to take the boys, and for those of you that have been following us, know we had an accident with our big boat a while back. Been waiting for the insurance, everything settled down. I've already purchased and have at the shop. It was a little bit of a fixer-upper, but found a Sea Fox 21-foot deep V. It is over Outboards Unlimited over in Astor, Florida. If you're in the area of Volusia County, Lake County, anywhere in this area, you need boat work done, Bobby over at Outboards Unlimited, phenomenal, great guy. Does really good work. So I took the boat over to him. He's taking a look at it, going through the wiring, going through the inches, make sure everything is good, because we don't want to take it offshore if it ain't right. So he's checking that one out for us. In the meantime, what we decided to do, our last boat was a bigger boat, 26-footer. So we downsized to the 21-foot deep V because I just liked this boat when I saw it. And by doing that, the other thing it's going to allow us to do is get a second boat. Instead of one really expensive boat, we're going 2 boats. The second boat we're looking at, and we're taking it out today on Sarasota Bay, it's a 2006 Key Largo 160, and that's the boat we will be in today. So we'll let you look at it right there. Just a nice little boat, something shallow water. So we're going to take it out today, see how it does. Like I say, it's just a 16-foot boat, simple, easy. Got the 50 horse Yamaha on the back, Lowrance cooler seat, live well in the front, little deck, got the bimini top, and we're just going to go out in it, see how it handles, see how it drives. If we like it, we'll go from there. And needs a good cleaning, so I'll have to give it a bath. But other than that, we're going to take it out on Sarasota Bay, stay in the shallows. Unfortunately, there is a big tarpon tournament going on down here this weekend. I say unfortunate because I'd love to be in it, but since my other boat isn't ready and we're just in a little boat, we were down here for a wedding, so it just happened to work out. We're down here during the tournament, so we're going to stay to the shallows, stay in, basically away from all the big traffic, and go out and see what we can catch. And we'll be back with you later on, and you'll see what we got. Bye. We're at Sarasota Bay, just got the boat in the water, and we are heading out. And we'll turn the camera around so y'all can see where we're going.
Daddy got something!
Carl, I got a fish,
Daddy! Carl, Daddy's got a fish!
Alright, so here's the joys of fishing with your kids. Carl is upset, it's snack time, and after a couple bites I got the hook set on one, trying to bring it in now. We'll see what we got. Nothing big.
Ooh!
A catfish.
A catfish! You gotta be kidding me.
A little catfish.
No matter where we go, no matter what we use for bait, we can catch catfish,
Catch
can't we?
catfish all day long.
Touch it. Do you want to touch it? Remember, they have a spike. Carl, do you want to go touch it?
Let Daddy get hold of it.
Do you want to touch the fishy? No? Tommy wants to touch the fishy. All right, Tommy.
Alright.
What does he feel like?
We're not going to keep him touching me. It's slick. Hurry, I'm going to throw him back. He's got... Daddy, Tommy, I'm trying to hold the spike so he doesn't poke us.
Oh, Carl wants to touch him.
Daddy's holding the spike so he doesn't poke us. If I let go, he will poke us.
He pooped.
Yep, he pooped. Touch him. You good? All right, ready? Going back. 1, 2, 3.
Woohoo!
All right.
One fish down. Give me 5, Carl. Did we catch a fish? Yeah. Tommy, did we catch a fish? Yeah. Say, good job, Daddy. You. What keeps you happy on the boat? Snacks and Gatorade?
I keep fish and play with it.
Oh, you like to play the fish. Yeah, that's true.
And
Fish?
bait.
You like to catch the bait, don't you?
That's a fish.
Oh my goodness, that was quick.
Fish on! Fish on!
Doesn't feel very big, but...
Tommy, please don't walk around the boat, buddy. Daddy's catching.
Fish on!
Whoa. Tommy, you're teaching your brother to walk around the boat.
Here we go. Carl, are you watching?
Come see the fish, Carl. Come here.
Fish on!
What's it gonna be?
I don't know. He's trying to slide when he got up here.
Carl, come look. What did Daddy catch?
Don't go anywhere.
What is it? Oh, I see it. Carl, come here. Look, it's a fish.
Father here.
It's a
Not that
fish.
big.
Oh. Oh, Daddy got 2?
Yeah.
Stay back, Carl. Second one
That's a
big.
bigger
Whoa, what is that?
Looks like a jack.
Whoa, all right, boys. Hang on.
Alright, we're pulling him up in.
Yay!
That Jack is a
Stay
keeper.
over here. Stay over here.
That Jack is a keeper.
Alright.
Tommy, stay here.
Do we get to keep the Jack?
Stay here so that Daddy has room. You can watch.
Alright, so.
Want me to take it over there?
Get out of here.
You can hold it. All right, I'll hold you. You stay here.
He is hooked good. There it comes. Got a nice little Jack Crevalle.
You've got to watch the screen,
A
okay?
lot of people don't keep these. They're actually not that bad to fillet out. Good for tacos. So what we're going
Is
to
it
do.
good size?
Huh?
Is it good size?
Yep. That is a keeper. We're going to double check it just to make sure it's good.
Turned
I'm
on.
going to throw him in the live well. Just to keep it fresh while we unhook this one. I'm not even sure what this one is.
I'll have to look that up for later.
Look this one up. I know it's tiny, so it's going to be a throwback. It's just good in size. But we're going to get a good picture over for the camera.
All right.
Look at those colors. It's a beautiful fish. And I say, not being from this area, this is not a fish I'm familiar with, but he has gorgeous coloring.
Carl, you want to touch
Spikes
the
on the back,
fish?
but you got the stripes. Look at the sun.
You want to touch the fish?
Carl. Look at the
Dad's
colors
got a
on it.
fish
See
for
the
you.
stripes? I say, when he gets in the sun, he lights up with the blue veins.
Mama.
Beautiful fish. We'll look up and find out what it was. We'll let you know. But yeah, that is a beautiful fish right there. A young, beautiful fish that we're going to throw back that grow up big. All right, he has teeth, so hold him like I'm got it. Watch out for the spikes. All right, grab behind that. Throw him back in. Light roll button down there. Air
Hey,
roll.
short too. Hit me. It pooped.
Reel. Pull up and reel down. Pull up, reel. All right, so I felt another bite. I tried to get the hook set and hand it to Tommy. Just keep reeling. Don't stop reeling. Don't stop reeling, buddy. Reel. Don't stop reeling. Keep reeling. Just keep reeling. He is working that fish right now. Trying to get in. Keep that rod tip up and reel. Right there. Just reel. I'm gonna try and help him because we don't know what it is yet. Keep reeling, buddy. I'm gonna get to the boat. It's pulling back against him. Yeah, it's pulling back against you.
Uh-oh, Mommy's got one too.
All right, go grab that one, Tommy. We got 2 fish on. Mommy and Tommy are doing that one. This one's secured. All right, so I'm gonna hand this one back to Tommy because we want him to bring them in. Get that rod tip up. We're in our little boat today. Just for those of y'all that have been following us. I will go over the boat later. That's why you see we don't move around. All right, Tommy, just reel. Stop right there. Bring it around. We got a little snapper. All right, Tommy, I want you to hold the camera.
Is it wet?
Get a look at your fish.
As you can see, it's a beautiful pattern. Sorry.
All right, now we gotta try and get a hold of it. Name right here. These spikes on the back do not feel good going in your hand. You got one? And while I'm taking this one off the hook, Tommy, turn around to Mama.
Yep.
So I'm gonna deal with this one, set this rod down, and I'm gonna grab it.
You hold the
Here, video me. There, give me the camera.
Mama's
Keep
got it
reeling.
down. All right.
I'm pretty sure I got something on
All
there.
right, you reel that one.
Reel. There's some. Oh, got me wrong? Whoa. Oh, it must have been a shark because it cut your line.
All right, Carl, we got something. Oh, he might have got away. I don't know. We gotta bring it in and check. Feel something cool in here with Carl. Carl and I are trying to get it in now. Ain't that right? So if something hit our line, I got 2 hooks on here, shrimp, a little shrimp bite. It's on there. 3-ounce weight, sitting it down on bottom, hooks at different heights. And the top hook is clean. The bottom hook that was in the drift,
They got our
it
shrimp.
took our shrimp. So here's what we're gonna do. All right, so we're gonna rebait. This one I just did simple. Got the first hook, put it on swivel at the top, shrimp and a shrimp bite, 4-0 circle hook. then dropped it down, got a 3-ounce weight, so that one will sit about 6 to 8 inches off the bottom.
Oh, we need to get our bait back in
Then
the water.
dropping this one down, about a 4-foot leader, and it'll kind of, the shrimp will kind of have a little movement to drift and stay away from the weight a little bit. So I got it down, rebait, go again.
Whoa, whoa, big waves.
Whoa,
What do you think?
Whoa!
Carl, come back here, Mommy, for a minute.
Catch a fish because of that.
Oh yeah, so
Those are fish.
Tommy is our official fish spotter on our fish finder. He's having a blast reading that and telling us what's coming.
Oh, whoa, Dad just caught another fish. As you see, his fishable belly.
Okay, it's recording.
It's taking me for a ride.
I
lost my... We were trying to rebait our hook. I got this one back in. I went to rebait another one, set my rod right here.
Watch the screen.
It was right about here when Tommy and I grabbed a hold of it. We about lost
Watch
this
the
one.
screen.
Tommy grabbed the camera and I grabbed the reel. And now we're going to work it in and see what we got. We just started peeling off the drag and took off. We hooked him over there and now we're back this way. And I don't know what it is yet, but he took off with it, peeled some drag. Now we're working him back in. We'll find out what we got, but the fish have started fighting. We know we'll get one in the water and another one is on at this point. Now it's just a matter of what we got.
And it looks like a big fish because Daddy
Turn it around,
is
Tommy.
not seeing it.
You can talk while videoing Daddy.
Oh, that is huge. Oh, wow.
We got a spectator, Tommy. You want to say hi to the guy in the kayak behind us? We got a shark.
We got a shark?
We have a shark.
Ooh, we like
Little
sharks.
shark.
It's a little shark. We got shark on.
We got a little shark, so we got to get him worn out.
But we gotta check and see what kind it is.
While we're getting it in, my wife's getting the phone out. We're going to check fish rules, legalities in this area. That way, once we get it in, we see exactly what we got. We'll know what we got and whether we keep it. It's a bonnet head.
Bonnet head.
Fish rules. Water. It should be on GPS location.
I thought he was going to jump.
Nah. Bag limit is 1, so we're allowed to keep this one. So our bag limit is 1 on bonnet heads. You got him? Hold on tight, buddy.
So I need to clear out this cooler.
Well,
I know, Carl.
yeah. Well, I'll put it. I'll put it. I just love using that to get bait. All right, Tommy. Here's what I want you to walk back towards Mama. I don't want him near you and your brother. Daddy, get him over the boat. So what we're gonna do? We're allowed to keep 1 bonnet head. So this will be our 1. They are a very good fish to eat. Sharks are. But we got to make sure we take care of him and dispatch him quickly because he will bite and it will not feel good. So that's why I put the kids in the back of the boat. Maybe a little bit here. Alright, so now we're going to get him in our tank. And unfortunately, we have blood everywhere. But that happens when you go fishing and you catch big fish. We'll get him in our live well here, and I'm just going to cut this line because I'm not reaching this with the teeth.
This is how I spend a lot of our boat time. Big boat, we fall asleep and sleeps on the beanbag, but it's a little too creep for the beanbag. Almost time for him to wake up, and we're getting splashed by waves. So anyway. Well, alright. You got any bait, Tommy?
No bait.
Dad got a little fish. We have a little pinfish.
So we have bait.
So that's what's. We're back at the house we're staying at. Found this nice little Airbnb home down here in Sarasota. We're staying at for the wedding. Right now we got the kids over playing in a little pool. While they're playing a pool, got this nice little back deck area shaded. Had a little bench here, so I just set my big cooler up on the bench. And a couple fish. You saw us catch this one earlier, little Jack Crevalle. Small one, keeper. Most people consider these trash fish. They throw them back. Fun to catch, have a lot of fight, but I tell you, when they're young like this, you can get a couple nice little fillets off. You just want a quick fillet. They're not bad at all, not bad at all. Other one we call it the bonnet head. You're allowed one bonnet head. This was a nice one. This is a great eating size in my opinion. They're not big, not small. No matter if it's a bonnet head, black tip, whatever. This size right here is a great eating size. Love the shape of these little sharks. Got a nice little head on them. They do have some pretty nasty little teeth. They're hard to see, but they are razor sharp. And there are tons and tons of them with all the rows they have, just like the big sharks. You can see if you hear that knife run across them. There's several rows of them just starting down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to the visible eye I can see. And same thing on the top, just rows of teeth around. But nice fillets out of them. Good eating. All right, so we immediately bled him, got him on ice right after we caught him. And cool about sharks, I was showing the boys earlier. Their skin, when you run your hand down it, it is just smooth, has a wonderful texture. However, when you try and run your hand backwards down it, if you're not familiar, it doesn't take much, it grabs on. It's the way their fins are done, it's like sandpaper. I mean, it is perfectly smooth this way, push him that way. And you hear it when I drag him backwards, hear him dragging backwards on the top of the cooler, you can almost hear it. So, all right, well, we're gonna start cleaning these. We're gonna check on the boys real quick over in the little kiddie pool. Then we're gonna come back and start cleaning up some fish. Welcome back again. All right, we're gonna start with our little Jack here. Really delicate skin, easy to get through. What you gotta watch out for, you got the rear fin stops right there, front fin stops there, right in between. A couple little spikes right there. So when you grab on, make sure, push it down. You don't wanna run your hand the other way. Same thing on the top. Got the fin right there, right where that fin stops. Don't let it fool you. All these little tiny spikes right here they will mess with you. They will poke you and you will be bleeding faster than you know it. So, but just like a lot of the other fillets, we'll come get as much meat up off the head as we can, bring it down. We got those fins right there, so we're just gonna pull them forward. And I'm just gonna kind of break through right there. That's that tough plate on the bottom, but same thing on the other side.
Thomas? No.
Go around just like that. Once you get it broke free, find that center backbone, right down the fins. Let's get started. Here, that's a hard tail on these fish. So a lot of fish you can get through and you poke right through. These a little bit harder. Good way to do it is you can kind of hear it like a little plate. So just get that top started. Get the knife. Just work that fillet from the top. You can hear it hitting the bones right there. Right over the top. Roll it over the top. Once you get it rolled over the top, then it comes right on through nice and easy. Small rib cage on these, sometimes it's easier. Cut right through the ribs. Get the fillet off of there. Once you get the fillet off of there, you can come back. We'll pull the skin off real quick. Same thing. Where that hard plate was on the tail, gives you a little place to hold on. Hold it. It's a little bit harder on my cooler with a lip like this than normal, but just like that. Both these fish today are known for having big bloodlines. So you notice I left a little meat on the skin there. By leaving a little meat on the skin, you see that wide bloodline left right there. Little tiny bloodline left right there. So leave a little meat on there. Saves you a lot of time. Now these ribs that we left earlier, now it's a lot easier to come around. There's not a lot of meat on these little jacks. I mean, got pin bones down the middle. But the easiest way to do it, because you want to get rid of that bloodline, take that top fillet, nice clean fillet. This little bottom one, do the same thing. You left a little small piece. My favorite thing with these, cut these up, fish tacos or fish nuggets for the kids. Because you got a small belly piece, That's a nice little, for a small fish, nice thick dense meat. Holds up really well when you cook it. I'm gonna knock the other side off of this one, then we'll turn around and we'll start working on the shark. All right, so we're back with the shark now. On the shark, on the boat, easiest way to do it on the boat is go ahead and bleed them and gut them. Helps with the bloodlines, helps with just the taste of the meat. Took the fins off to make this a little bit easier to show you how to get the fillets out. Simple taking the fins off, you just hold it up, slice right through, tops and bottoms, and you can see he is gutted completely, nothing in there. And we got nice meat right down the top. Unlike the other fish, this one doesn't have the backbone, doesn't have the spine. With the bonnet head, doesn't any of the other sharks too. They also, none of them really like to lay perfectly flat like a regular fish. So an easy way to do it on someone like him, just bring him to the edge. By taking that fin off, you can see that cartilage line. It's kind of like their backbone. Runs right down the middle, and it will run all the way down through the shark. So with that fin off, you can see that really easy. So you can get your knife in there, you can basically come right down the middle. And all you're going to do is follow that cartilage line right on through. That's just like, other than that, it's just like filleting them out. It's just no bones, so you just got that cartilage. So it's just a matter of following those lines. And their skin is tough, so you can get that point up in there and walk it up. After that, walk that fillet. Just trying to get these big fillets off here. You'll find that backbone, it'll rise up. You can point your knife back down to go over it. Just like that. Once you get over the top of it, go back down below it. And you'll find yourself right into that rib cage. You got your gills right here, where that side fin was. You can see that cartilage line right there. Come in around that. Like I say, that skin, you see,
It's okay.
it's a good Danko knife, and that knife is struggling right there when you do it like that. But if you get that point in there, and kind of lift and pull, about the only way to do it. Once you get it broken through, people look at you funny when you keep a small shark like this, but what they don't realize is how much actual good quality meat you can get off an animal this size if you take your time to do the work, get through that tough skin, get the fins, get the cartilage off. See that one fillet opening up right there. Now it's just a matter of getting through the skin down here on the bottom. Same thing, use the point to get it started. Slide him out of the way.
What's this?
That is just simply the white skin that protects the belly lining of the fish. It's called, or silver skin, depending on the animals and what your terminology. Most of that can be pulled off if you have a good set of catfish pliers. They're excellent. If not, butter knife. This knife, you get down there, you're going to damage the meat. But if you got a catfish pliers, the best. You can grab a hold of something like that with a pair of catfish pliers, and it pulls with your fingers, really slick. Butter knife, you can get up under it, fillet it out, pulls that right off. That's something I'll usually do more in the kitchen prep. But you're just going to hunt for, like right down here, little piece of cartilage where the fin was attached. So I'm just kind of feeling around, make sure there's no cartilage left in there. Now the good thing about these, because their skin grabs on, if you leave yourself, I'd say you probably come right about there. I'm gonna get it up here and start. I have this all to grab onto. You can roll them up. So you just want to take your time. I say I don't want to go all the way down to the skin, because they do have a lot of bloodline, and sharks, stingrays, and all that, they urinate through their skin. So we want to take as much, leave a lot of that on there. Got a little deep right there, so I can always fix it like that. I say it's a much denser meat than the jacks, much heavier meat. I tell you, it really does taste good, especially grilled. And just work your knife through. See, that one, it got away from me. Got that skin left. I'll trim that off. Turn it around. A lot of people are thinking, man, you're leaving a lot of meat on the skin. Not really. You get a lot of meat out of these animals, and like I say, the more you leave that layer of meat on the skin, it's a lot less work. See, look how clean that comes out. And if you look at, if I go down a little bit deeper here, there's still a little bit more meat, just because it is a harder animal to clean. But that's all that's really left. It's just little scraps, and then right there's all that bloodline. So we just don't want to get all that bloodline off there. I want to clean them up as much as I can. So what we'll do is I'll finish cleaning this up. I'm going to trim that little bit of skin off, get these last few pieces off like that. I want to make sure I get all that good meat off of there. Then we'll see y'all when we're cooking. We are back in the kitchen now. We've got the fish all cleaned up good. We've cleaned up good. And now we're going to sit down. And of course the kids are in the background, so if you hear the noises, that's just them playing. They actually have their cousin Jude over to play today. So we have an extra little one in the background to holler on camera. Back to our fish. We've got our fish here. The light white is our shark. That is our bonnet head shark. These little strips here, that was our little Jack Crevalle. I'm going to treat both fish the same way tonight. What I'm going to simply do, I got salt, black pepper, good old Everglades seasoning. I'm going to hit them with a touch of garlic powder. So I'm going to season them up.
Put his finger up my nose and grab it.
Got a pan over there. In our pan, I put a little bit of butter, unsalted, and I have a little extra virgin olive oil. The pan is getting warm right now, so what I'm going to do is get these fish seasoned up. I always like to start with my black pepper. Black pepper is one of those ingredients. As long as you don't overdo it, it adds a great flavor to any meat. And we'll come back with just a touch of salt. Don't want to over salt them. Salt is good for flavor additive, but our Everglades has a good sodium content, so we don't want to overdo it with salt. Everglades. The Everglades original is nice, complete seasoning. Works good on pretty much anything. Also like the fish and chicken. Fish and chicken is really good. Did not bring it with us on this trip, so we're going with the original. Then a little bit of garlic powder. Didn't plan on doing the garlic powder originally tonight. I'm just going to do the one side with garlic powder. I like the garlic flavor on the fish. Really brings out the fish. It was in the cabinet here at the Airbnb we're staying at, so I said, let's give it a shot. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to dust the other side of these fish, then we're going to take them over to the pan. Back in the pan now. The pan is nice, hot. Like I said, just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of butter in there. We're going to start with a piece of our shark. Like I always want to rake it around, make sure that oil and butter get all over it. I'm going to put a piece right in there. We get a couple pieces of the shark in here, then we'll get a couple pieces of the jack going so you can see them both. Put those in there. Pieces of jack in here. I don't want to overcrowd the pan. This pan does have a nice little crown in the middle, so I'm going to keep my fish kind of more to the edges here so it stays in the liquid. And I'm going to take a couple of these little shark nuggets and rake them up. Fill the middle with those. Now just kind of get them cooking. Wrong. Do it like that. And we'll see you in a minute. We'll get these flipped over. We are back. Cooking is done, and now we're sitting down at the table. Once again, staying here in Sarasota, beautiful Airbnb we found. So if it doesn't look like our kitchen, doesn't look like our table, it's because it's not. What we're going to do, we're going to start around. I'm going to pan the camera around. Like always, we're going to take a look at the plates. All right. So we got our mixed vegetable, did the steamer bags. Got the peas, sweet peas. This one's our Jack Crevalle. You can tell by the shape and the texture. And that one's our shark. We're going to start over here with Tommy. Tommy, that is your shark. That is your Jack Crevalle.
I want to try my Jack Crevalle and my shark.
Tommy's going to take a bite.
That's really good.
That was a Jack, and now the shark.
That tastes just a little thing.
They taste similar?
Similar, yeah. So we'll come around here to Carl. I'll tell you, Carl's going to take a bite, but Carl started out with the same amount of shark as Tommy. And we haven't made it to the blessing yet. So, Carl, do we get a thumbs up on the shark? Do you like the bonnet head shark? Yeah. And
Yeah, he
he's from
likes it.
Yeah.
Mama and baby Jude.
Jude likes it. Well, he likes the peas.
Jude is munching down.
Yeah.
He is my wife's brother's son. Here to visit us. Yeah. Say hi, Jude.
Shark.
Yep, that was a shark.
Yep, that was a shark. Carl's waving to the camera. Carl's saying hi to all your millions and millions of fans. Yeah. All right. He wants to make sure y'all see his cousin.
Always be careful when eating fish to check for bones as you eat.
Okay.
And shark doesn't have bones, so I guess that's actually.
And Jack Crevalle.
No, that was a shark.
Shark? Well, must have been a tendon.
Yeah.
Or some cartilage. All right.
But they were both really good.
So we did mess up. We didn't get our blessing in before all the videoing started. So we're going to take a minute right now and say our prayer. And I'm going to lead some prayer real quick, followed by the family amen. Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for the safe trip out on the water. Thank you for all that you're doing for us in our lives. And just thank you for watching over us and taking care of us. Thank you for my wonderful family. And thank you for this food that you helped put on our table. And just bless this food to our body. Help us have a good night here and a good day tomorrow. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Amen. All right, once again, from my family to yours, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of this. Please share us out to your friends. Share us out to complete strangers. Tell people about us. Subscribe, like their videos, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.